So we're going into a legendary class. So sitting with one foot in front of the other. And let us begin. So sitting in, we're sitting in Baddha Konasana. Breathing. So feet together, soles of the feet together. And then slowly you can place your palms either up or onto your feet, wherever is more comfortable. Just close your eyes and focus on your breath and set your intention for today's class. Nice deep belly breathing. So as you inhale, allow the belly to expand. And as you exhale, allow the navel to work towards the spine. So legendary class. This class is to help strengthen the inner and outer thighs. You'll stretch and build up the body throughout the class. Be prepared. You'll instantly feel like a legend, as you can't spell legendary without leg day. So clearly we're going into a leg day. You'll feel your buttocks, your thighs, your inner thighs, all around that area. Slowly drop your chin down toward your chest, keeping your eyes closed. A little saying for today. A legendary day begins with a legendary mindset. Slowly begin to open your eyes. Draw your eyes along the floor until your chin is parallel. Bring your palms together. Welcome to yoga, everybody. Let's take our arms up to the side. Big inhale, stretch up nice and tall. And exhale all the way down. Once again, inhale, lifting up nice and tall, and exhale down. So we're going to work into a little bit of Mula Bandha breathing. So your Mula Bandha is a lock that goes around your pelvic area. When you inhale, I want you to just relax with the inhale. When you exhale, I want you to really pull, you feel pull everything in. So you'll tighten, you'll feel like a rounding movement. You'll feel your glutes tighten behind. It's kind of like going to the toilet, but not quite. We don't want to go to the toilet. So, nice deep inhale, relaxing it, inhale. And as you exhale, pull everything together. Inhale, release. Exhale, so pull in. Inhale, release. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, release. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, release. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, release. Do 3 more rounds by yourself, really focusing on it, making them a little bit longer, and just extending into it. Lovely. And then releasing into that. Okay. You place your feet up. You can bring them to the edges of your mat if your mat is facing longwards, or just over shoulder width distance. Hands and feet behind you. Then do some windscreen wiper knees. So dropping your knees over to the right side, rocking over, and then working them over to the left. Back over to the right. And over to the left, back to the right, over to the left. Let's do 2 more sets. Right, left, last one set, right, and left. Now when you do it, I want you to turn your body around. We'll bring the hands, place them to the floor, like you're kissing the floor, drop down. A good stretch here. Dropping down. Coming up, let's go over to the left side. Dropping down, over to the left, stretch down. Coming all the way back to the right, turn, drop down, over to the left side, drop down. 3 more sets, over to the right, drop down, over to the left, drop down. 2 more sets, over to the right, drop down, over to the left, drop down. Last set, over to the right, and over to the left. Nice, come back to the center. I want you to place your hands again back onto the right side. Your knees are bent. I'm going to lift up your left leg, kind of like you, a doggy making a pee-pee. Okay, place, lift up that leg, and then bring down the knee and the ankle, lift up. Bring it back down, up you come, down for 3, up, down for 4, up, down for 5, up, down for 6, up, down for 7, up, down for 8, up. Lovely. Let's swing it over to the left side, hands down. So I'm still wearing my coat, it's just a bit cold. Okay, so let's work with the right leg. Up it goes, and down. Up it goes, keeping your back nice and straight still, and down. Up you lift, and down. Up for 4, and down. Up for 5, down. Up for 6, and down. Up for 7, down. Up for 8. Beautiful, and down. Coming up, it's going to all 4s. Okay, I'll take the coat off. I don't look so silly. I'll just freeze, it's okay. Alrighty then. I have got a few layers. Hands directly underneath the shoulders, knees directly underneath the hips. And let's just do a couple of rounds of cat and cow. So flattening the back, inhale, looking up to the ceiling, and exhale, rounding down all the way. Inhaling up, and exhaling down. Inhale up, and exhale down. Beautiful, let's come back to the center. I want to take your right arm and stretch it out in front of you. Left leg and stretch it out behind you. Make sure you're nice and straight. Pull in your navel so you're nice and up. And make sure you're coming out of the shoulders. Flexing that heel. We're going to hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place down, just your right hand. You're going to take your left foot and you're going to take it over to the right side. Drop it down just to the floor. Up it comes. Over to the left side. Up it comes. Over to the right. Up. Over to the left. Up. Over to the right. Up. Over to the left. Up. Over to the right. Up. Over to the left. Up. We're doing 8 sets. So this is number 5. Over to the right. Over left. Up. Over to the right. Up. Over to the left. Up. Over to the right. Up. Over to the left. Last set. Over to the right. Up. Over to the left. Nice. Straighten up. Let's bend that knee. And we're just going to do 8 little lifts. So lift it up and down. Up. Down. Up for 3. Down. Up for 4. Down. Up for 5. Down. Up for 6. Down. Up for 7. Down. Up for 8. And down. All right. Taking out the left arm, stretch it out in front of you. Stretch out that right leg. Make sure you're nice and straight. And let's hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place the hand down. Now taking that right leg over to the left side. Drop down. Up and over to the right. And up. Over to the left. Up. Over to the right. Up. Over to the left. Up. Over to the right. Up. Left. Up. right, up, left, up, right, up, 3 more sets, left, up, right, up, left, up, right, up. Last set, left, up, right, up. Let's bend the knee. 8 lifts up here. So up and down. Up for 2, down. Up for 3, down. Up for 4, down. Up for 5, down. Up for 6, down. Up for 7, down. Last one, 8, down. Nice. Knees apart, toes together to stretch it out. That's the easy part. Okay, good. Let's carry on. Back with your hands and knees. I'm just going to face this way. So your hands are directly still underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And let's take now the right leg. You're going to bring it up on the side. Make it parallel. Feet are flexed. And you're going to hold there. Stretch out that right leg. Stretch and bend. Stretch for 2 and bend. Stretch for 3 and bend. Stretch for 4 and bend. Stretch for 5 and bend. Stretch for 6 and bend. Stretch for 7, bend. Last one, 8, hold and bend. Bring it down just above the floor. I'm going to lift it up to the side and down, just above the floor, up for 2 and down, just above the floor, up for 3 and down, up for 4 and down, up for 5 and down, up for 6 and down, up for 7 and down. Last one, up for 8 and down. Nice. Let's move to the other side. So lifting up, left leg. Hold it up. Make it nice and parallel to the floor. Flex the foot. And let's straighten and bend. Straighten for 2 and bend. Straighten for 3 and bend. Straighten for 4 and bend. Straighten for 5 and bend. Straighten for 6 and bend. Straighten for 7, bend. Straighten for 8, hold it and bend. Bring the knee just above the floor. Let's try 8 lifts. So up 1 and down. Up 2 and down. Up 3, down. Up 4, down. Up 5, down. Up 6, down. Up 7, down. Up 8, down. Nice. Toes together, knees apart. Stretch it out. Big stretch. Okay, you're going to slide yourself out on your mat. Slide all the way out. Stretch out. Okay. Once you're all the way out on your belly, let's lift up our right arm and our left leg. Right arm, left leg. Lift. And down. Left arm, right leg. Up. And down. Right arm, left leg. Be a legend. And down. Left arm, right. And down. Right arm, left. And down. Left arm, right. And down. Right arm, left. And down. Left arm, right. And down. Right arm, left. And down. Left arm, right. And down. Last set. Right arm, left. And down. Left arm, right. And down. Now let's lift up both. Both legs and arms, stretch. Imagine pulling your hands, pulling your legs. Let's take the arms back, stretch out. Extend. Salambasana, big stretch. Stretching that thorax, the navel, the shoulders. You can turn the toes more inwards, not outwards. Hands to the floor, come on up. Knees up, just have a little stretch. And then again, we're going to slide ourselves open onto the floor, onto your side. So I want you to make sure you're a nice line. You can always line yourself up with the mat. Nice way to check if you're straight. And let's bring our right hand underneath the head. Make sure you're comfortable. You can put your hand in front of you. If you feel this is just a little bit wobbly for you and your hip is too soft, you can place something underneath there, or you can even bring your knee a little bit forward. That might help a little bit pushing on the side hip. Okay, otherwise straight legs. We're going to lift up the top leg up all the way and slowly down just above the foot. Up for 2, controlled, all the way down, controlling up for 3, and down, controlling up for 4, and down, controlling up for 5, and down, controlling up for 6, and down, and controlling up for 7, down, last one up for 8, and down. Take that top leg, place it in front of you, hold the ankle, pull it in front as much as you can. I'm going to have to take these sock shoes. They're definitely making my feet slip. Okay, we'll slowly get undressed as the day goes. Wearing 2 pairs of pants and 2 socks. We'll get there. Okay, so I'm holding on that foot, flexing the leg underneath, and I want you to lift it as high as you can. Straighten that leg, make sure you stretch it. And down just above the floor. Up you go for 2, and down. Up for 3, and down. Up for 4, and down. Up for 5, and down. Up for 6, and down. Up for 7, and down. Last one, up for 8, and down. Beautiful. Straighten up your legs. We'll come up onto our elbow. Okay, stretch those legs up. Place your hand onto your waist. Get yourself comfy. That arm is straight in front of you. And we're going to lift those hips up. So grip the core and lift up nice and high. We're going to just do now hip lifts. So coming down just above the floor and lift up for 1. Down, up for 2, down, up for 3. Don't use the shoulder, use the hips. Up for 4, down, up for 5, down, up for 6, down, up for 7, down, up for 8, all the way down. Let's work to the other side. You can roll over or you can turn around. Okay, stretching out. Again, if that hip is a little bit sore, you can bend the knee. Otherwise, both legs straight. Hand underneath the head. Arm in front, so you get nice balance. Okay, so it's kind of like our couch pose, but not. Okay, we're going to lift up, top leg, all the way. Stretch, straighten that leg. Make sure your foot is flexed. Coming down just above. And up for 2. And down. Up for 3. And down. Up for 4. And down. Up for 5. Hold the core. Down. Up for 6. Down. Up for 7. Down. Up for 8. And down. Beautiful. Top leg comes in. Grab hold and pull it in. Hold nice and close. Flexing your bottom leg. And let's lift. As high as you can go. Stretch. And down. Up for 2. And down. Up for 3. And down. Up for 4. And down. Up for 5. And down. Up for 6. And down. Up for 7. And down. Last one, up for 8. And down. Beautiful. Straighten those legs. Let's come up onto the elbow. So hand facing forward. Hand to your hip, tighten the core. And we're going to slowly lift those hips up to the ceiling. Big stretch, get nice and comfortable. Tighten core, tighten those thighs. And let's come down. Up for 1. And down. Up for 2. And down. Up for 3. Down. Up for 4. Down. Up for 5. Down. Up for 6. Down. Up for 7. Down. Up for 8. Well done. Lie on your back, bring your knees to your chest. Give them a nice hug. You can roll a little bit. And then let's cross over the ankles, hold the feet. And up you come all the way into a downward facing dog. Stretch it out. Walk it out side to side. Up. Just stretch it out. Release your head. You can turn your head side to side. And up and down. Okay, looking at your hands, you slowly walk your feet towards the hands. Bunion bones touch, ankles apart. If you can't reach the floor, your hands are on your shins. Either way, you're pushing forward with your hips. So you got a nice straight line. Release the head. Bring your hands into prayer position. Lengthen that spine, so roll the shoulders back. And hinging from the hips, up you come all the way. Lifting your arms up to the ceiling, Urdhva Hasta, Tadasana, standing pose. Big stretch up. And then slowly you're going to bring the arms down. All right, so time for your head balance. If you know what you're doing, you can go straight into Sthirasana. If you are menstruating, high blood pressure, neck problems, you're moving to dolphin. I'm just going to demonstrate a few while you all carry on and you know what you're doing. It's just for the YouTube. So if you haven't done head balance before, or you have one of those conditions, not saying menstruation is a condition, but it is a problem, you'll be going into your dolphin. So we'll come down to the floor, elbows underneath your shoulders, hands out in front of you. It's very nice to work with the block, so I'll just work with the block for now. Holding the block from the side. Elbows are parallel, not out to the side, and keeping them in directly underneath the shoulders, tucking the toes and working into a dolphin. My shoulders not forward, they're pushing back as much as they can, head is off the floor, pushing into the heels, walking as much as I can forward, stretching, 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 and holding. Really working into those hammies and into the shoulders. Hold the core and breathe. If you can, you lift up one leg at a time. And then the other. And down and slowly walking out. Toes together, knees apart. Doing this at least 3 more times. Alternatively, work with your head balance. Demonstrating. So for those who are up in their Sirsasana, stay up just a little bit longer, and then you're welcome to work into bringing one leg down, Ekapada Sirsasana. So one leg down in front of you, straight in a perfect line. Doesn't have to touch the floor, just coming down in front and then lifting up to the ceiling. So here again, same distance, same difference. I'll do it with my back to you to make it easier. Okay, my elbows directly underneath, hands together, clasping, facing the baby fingers in, thumbs up, little space for an egg there, head in between, bracing shoulders, walking up, and then slowly working up. So if you're working one leg down, you're just working it straight in front of you. As much as you can get it, make sure both feet are flexed. And slowly working it up. And slowly working the other one down. And slowly working up. I'm just going to demonstrate from the side as well. Seems like everybody here is doing beautifully. All right, and then slowly these all start to come down with control. When you're down, toes together, knees apart, and two fists directly underneath your head. That just allows it for the heart doesn't beat so fast because there's not much place for the heart to pump the blood. It's all nice, straight horizontal line. Lovely. Just move my legs out the way. And let's work back into a down dog. So stretch those arms out. Tuck the toes. And work into your down dog. Beautiful. So looking at your hands, you'll walk your feet towards your hands. I want your feet to be hip distance. So that's two fists apart. And bend your knees. You're welcome to push the knees together. We're working to Utkatasana, our fierce pose or our chair pose. Take a seat, lift the arms. Try and pull the pelvis forward and straighten up as much as you can, sitting down in the pose. So it's easy when you put your knees together because you can see that you're nice and equal. Also pull the pelvis a little bit forward. Sorry, got to get some clothes on. Okay. Hold it there. Now if you can see your toes, please see your toes. It'd be lovely. Say hello toes. And from here, hinging from the hips, really stretch forward as far as you can go. Now let me do that. Okay, just move that away. As far as you can go forward, extend. Bring your hands onto the floor either side. If you can't straighten with legs and your hands on the floor, place them onto your shins. And let's straighten those legs, drop your head. We're going to work that again. So bend the knees. And let's lift up until Patasana. Stretch. Nice, pelvis forward, straighten up. Extend as far forward as you can go. Hands to either side or onto your shins. And straighten out. Hold and breathe. Okay, and slowly bend the knees. Up you come, Patasana. Straighten up. All right, so we're going to work into sun salutation, Surya Namaskar number B, it's called. It's a little bit different to our normal sun salutations, and it works a lot onto the legs. So let's have fun with it. We'll try and do 5 rounds if we can. We'll start off very slowly. So let's go into it. We're going to start off in Patasana. So bend those knees. Take a seat. Lift up tall. Extend far forward. Stretch. Now bring the hands to either side or onto your shins. As you inhale, straighten out, straighten that back. Ardha Uttanasana. Now you'll step far back with the right. Step far back with your left into a plank. You're welcome to drop your knees if you need to, otherwise just a chaturanga. Over the toes, or Mukha up. Open the chest, shoulders back. And back into a down dog, stretch out. Look at your hands and step forward with the right foot, right thumb. And up you come into Virabhadrasana 1. Hands down to the floor, stepping into a down dog. Step forward with the left. Up you come. Virabhadrasana 1. Hands back down, this time into a plank. Chaturanga. Urdhva Mukha up. And into a down dog, stretch out. Right foot steps forward, keep that knee bent. Step forward to your left, knee still bent, and come up into Uttanasana. So that was half. We're going to do the other side of it. Stretching far forward, hands to the side, straighten up the legs as much as you can, and let's step back with the left. Step back with the right, Chaturanga, Urdhva Mukha up, into the down dog, stretch out. Left foot steps forward, up you come, down you go, into a down dog, stretch out. Step forward right, up you come. Nice, hands down, step back plank. Chaturanga, Urdhva Mukha up, into a down dog. Left foot forward, keep the knee bent. Right foot forward, keep the knee bent. Take a seat, and let's straighten up. So that was 1 round. Well done. Let's see if we can do 4. We'll pick up the speed, but we'll do it not too fast. Okay. Arms up, take a seat. Inhale, exhale, extend forward. Nice, hands to the side. Big inhale again. Straighten legs and step back with your right. Step back with your left. Chaturanga. Urdhva Mukha up into a down dog. Right forward. Up you come. Hands down into a down dog. Left foot forward. Up you come. Hands down into a plank. Chaturanga. Urdhva Mukha. Down dog. Right foot forward, keep the knee bent. Left foot forward, take a seat. Coming down, stretch far forward. Hands to the side, straighten those legs. Inhale. Left foot back as you exhale. Right leg back. Chaturanga. Urdhva Mukha open. Into a down dog. Left foot forward. Up we go. Hands down into a down dog. Right foot forward, up you come. Hands down into a plank, chaturanga, or mukha, down dog. Left foot forward, keep the knee bent. Right foot forward, take a seat. That was another one. Yay! Let's go. Coming down, hands front, hands side, inhale. Straighten legs. Right back, left back, chaturanga, mukha, down dog, right forward, up we go, hands down dog, left forward, up we go, into plank, chaturanga, mukha, down dog, right forward, left forward. Take a seat halfway, stretching forward, straighten legs. Let's step back left, right, down, up, down dog, left forward, up we come. Hands down dog, right forward, up, back into a plank, chaturanga, mukha, down dog. Left forward, right forward. Take a seat, stretch up. Beautiful. How many was that? 3. 2 more left. Let's do it. Okay. Going down. Oh, bend the knees. Sorry. Apologize. Stretch forward. Hands aside, straighten legs. Step back right. Step back left. Chaturanga. Mukha. Down dog. Right forward, up we go. Hands down dog. Left forward, up. Hands down, plank. Chaturanga, mukha. Down dog. Right forward, left forward. Take a seat. Extend forward. Hands aside, straighten. Left back, right back. Chaturanga. Mukha, down dog. Left forward, up we go. Hands down dog. Right forward, up we go. Hands down plank, chaturanga. Mukha, down dog. Left forward, right forward. Take a seat. Straighten up, one leg. Let's do it. Bend knees. Stretch forward, hands front, hands side. Inhale, straighten. Right, left, down, up, down dog. Nice. Step forward, right. Up we go. Down dog. Step forward, left. Up we go. Back into plank. Chaturanga. Mukha. Down dog. Right forward, left forward, take a seat. Extend forward. Hands aside, straighten. Left leg back, right leg back. Down, up, down dog. Left forward, up we come. Hands down into down dog. Right forward, up we come. Hands down into plank. Chaturanga. Mukha, down dog. Left forward, right forward. Take your seat. Beautiful. Stretch up. What legends I have in the house. And slowly stretch it out. We're going to come over, pick up wide. Goddess pose. Let's make it work. Do you want your thighs parallel to the floor? Arms up. Let's get straight into it. So we're going to take our right heel up and down, left heel up and down, right, down, left, down, right, down, left, down. Fourth one, down, fourth, down, fifth one, down, up, down, 6, down, up, down, 7, down, up, down, 8, beautiful, down, up, down, hands rested, just work side to side. Don't lean forward, I want you sitting up, pelvis forward, Uddha Mula Bandha, bring it forward, feel it, okay, arms up, that was the toes, we do the heels, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Number 4, up, down, up, down. Number 5, up, down, up, down. Number 6, up, down, up, down. Number 7, up, down, up, down. 8, down, 8, down. Beautiful. Straighten up, heel toe together. Beautiful. Grab your straps. Let's see if we warm up those feet enough to give us a good balance. So if your balance is really bad, go back to the wall. You can lean against the wall if you want to. Some people need the balance. Otherwise, we're going to ground our left foot really nicely. And you're going to lift your right foot and place the strap around the ball of the foot. Right hand is around the strap. From here, you're placing your hand into your waist. I'm finding my balance. Yeah, got it. Lift up. Straighten up as much as you can. Now stretch that front leg out. Hold and breathe. Hold it. And let's slowly start to open to the side. Keep breathing. Definitely helps when you warm up the feet. They're all part of our leg day. Okay, coming back to the front. You're going to swap hands. Slide over, stretching back. Nice. Come back to the front. Both hands hold that strap. Now you keep your leg up there. You take the arms up for 5 counts. So arms up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Let's swap legs. Okay. Grab hold of the left. Place the strap around, and let's hold. Okay. To get your balance, find your seat on your right pad of your foot, and let's start straightening out. Nice deep breathing, lift up, hold. And let's slowly start to open out to the side. Hold it. Tighten the core, it helps you a lot. And then slowly working back to the front. Let's swap hands and open up. If you can work over a little bit more, try. And let's slowly come back to the front, hold both hands onto that strap. Lift up and drop the strap for 5. Lift up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautifully well done, guys. Okay, we're down to the ground. Actually, we're not down to the ground. Don't be excited. We're going to do one little more leg movement here. So we're going to stand with our feet shoulder width apart, a little bit wider. Hands into your waist. And then we'll move our weight onto the left. Then take the right foot. And we're going to start to lift. Don't let your body lean over. I want your body nice and straight. So hold the core and let's lift. Go as high as you can possibly go. I want you to try and count 20 on each side. Don't throw it. I don't want you to go like this. Okay. I want you slowly control. Up, down, up, down. Kind of like when we're lying on the floor on the side. You're lifting that leg. You want to try and lift and extend down. Don't throw. Same amount of weight going up and down. Hold the core while you do it. Should be working the whole leg you're standing on. 20 of them. Hope you're counting, because I'm not. I am more or less. Okay. Then work to the other side. Wait for you to finish. Okay. Let's work other side. And let's slowly start to work. Slow and controlled. Lifting up, gripping the core, standing up straight. So make sure you're not leaning forward or too far back. You're just holding it nice and straight. We'll work to 20. Work to that whole right leg, feeling it. So tomorrow, you wake up and you say, oh, I did a leg day. They feel like they got a hangover. Yeah, you know you did a leg day. And that you're legendary. Okay. I skim I went around to, I don't know how many I did. I'll wait for you. And then we can come to the floor. Having your strap with you. We'll lie ourselves down. You take the strap, place around the balls of the feet. Toes pointing towards your nose. And let's slowly take down the left leg. So when you've taken down, you're going to hold the right hand, right leg. Left hand onto the hip. When we go out to the side, you find your hip is lifted. That's totally wrong. You have to keep the hip down so nothing moves. If it's not going to help, it's not going to stay there, bend your knee and keep it there rather like that. So whatever's easier for you. Flex the foot and then slowly move out to the side. Don't let the right hip lift. So shoulders are nice and square. Hips are right down onto the floor. Your left foot is flexed. And your hip is solid on the ground. Your back should be also flat down still. You might have a hole there, that's normal. But your hips are down. Now, let go of the strap and allow the leg to lift itself up. We're change hands. Left hand takes the strap in the right leg. Right hand's going to hold into that hip. So you're going to hold it in there. You shouldn't go very far because that hip mustn't come off the floor. Or your buttocks, your glutes, your cheeks. So you're just going to work over just slightly. You should feel a big neural stretch. Your sciatic stretching. And we've been working it, so it's quite amazing that we still feel it. Flex both feet. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And slowly back up you come. Okay, you're going to grab hold of the strap, both hands, and you pull that leg towards your face as much as you can to stretch. And then let's lift our head towards the knee. Release. Now you want to bend that knee. Bend the knee. And you're going to a half happy baby. So pull that knee towards the floor. Really down so the hips are nice and open. Make sure that your left leg is nice and straight. And let's straighten both legs up. Placing your right foot in, and your left foot in, right leg onto the floor. Let's hold left hand, left leg, right hand onto the right hip. Again, if you're going to feel that you're falling over, bend that knee. Okay, flex both feet. And with control, you're working over to the side. If you can, you can turn your toes to the floor, your heel to the ceiling, but you want to keep that opening in the hip. Now allowing that leg to come up all by itself, hopefully with the thing, lift it all the way up. Okay, let's swap hands. Right hand holds left leg. Placing your left hand into that hip, keep it down onto the floor. And then slowly start to work it over. Keep flexing. Make sure the hip doesn't go up, so you keep pushing it down. You're pushing down that hip and you're working over. You won't go very far, you're just trying to have a good stretch. And slowly up we come. Grab hold of the strap, both hands, pull that leg towards your face. Flex both legs, so come straight, keep it nice and straight. And now lift your head up towards your knee. And let's work into a nice half happy baby. So pull that knee down. Use your strap, pull that foot down towards the floor. You want the knee towards the floor. You want the right leg still straight. And let's work into a full happy baby. So bringing both feet up. Full happy baby. Push your tailbone down as you do this. So you're not off the floor, you're pushing down. If you need to hold behind the knees, you hold behind the knees. And then place both feet down onto the floor close to your buttocks. Hands down on both sides. Tilt the pelvis, lift up to the ceiling. Clasp the hands behind the back, work onto your shoulders. Stretch and stretch and stretch. You want to try and get your chin to your chest. And you want to try and work a little bit higher. So go onto your toes. Lift it as high as you can get. Keep the height and try and drop the heels. Let's hold it here for a moment. Then slowly release the palms out to the side. So palms facing up, hands out to the side. Come up one shoulder at a time. Roll yourself down, pushing your hips towards your heels. Nice. Once you're all the way down, take your hands, place them behind your head or out to the side, wherever is more comfy. Drop the knees to the right side, right foot, left knee, turn your head to the left. And then bring back your right foot. Take your knees over to the left side, left foot, right knee, turn your head over to the right. Come back, release your hands, give your knees a nice hug at the shins. And if you want to stretch anyway, please do so. Have a good stretch, whatever it is. And let's get ready for relaxing for Shavasana. So put on some warm clothes and socks. Right leg to the right corner of the mat, left leg to the left corner of the mat. And settle yourself down. So you want to get as comfortable as you can. Allow yourself to sink into the mat. Close your eyes. And totally surrender. All right.
she's the ruler, she reigns supreme. Cause we're legendary lovers. All we need is each other. You and me will be fine. Having time of our life. Most beautiful girl I've ever seen. Right now, laying next to me. You and me will be fine. Having time of our life. Waiting for you. Taste of your body, taste of your lips, gets me. Say something naughty, joy keep. Know you're a princess, you're a goddess. You show me the way. Why can't we stay here in this bed all day? Cause we're legendary lovers. All we need is each other. So sexy and fine. Waiting for you, my love. Cause we're legendary lovers. All we need is each other. You and me will be fine. Waiting for you, my love. Having the time of my life.
And slowly start to wiggle your toes. Rub your thumbs over your fingertips. Turn your head from side to side. Take your arms and stretch them over your head. Have a good yawn and a good stretch. Slowly bring your knees to your chest and roll over to your side. The only job you have in life is to recognize and to honor your personal legend. Slowly come to a seated position. May there be peace to the north, peace to the south, peace to the east, peace to the west, peace above, peace below, peace within and peace without, and most importantly, peace with you and your family. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks for killing it, Joe.